Right on Route 2.
Huh.
They got hit him. Calf, some pigs, some goat, a bunny, chickens.
Just one bunny?
Yep, just one bunny.
Inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd.
Well, guess I'm not going to stop them now.
To match up with the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis,
they have Eifert.
As we look at this Steeler ball club entering play, they come in playing pretty good football.
No.
Of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat
stiff
here
arm, that dude.
Excuse me.
All right, Fred, what do you think's going to happen? You don't know?
I don't know. Get him. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Gets the ball off and then throws a touchdown.
For Harrison last week's game. 17 carries, 86 yards.
Fuck you, McCaffrey.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do
2 yards?
before they go to any type of a change-up.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Well, 21 unanswered points.
For them?
Yep.
It's a pickup of 6. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these
Started off okay, and now I can't freaking do anything. Doesn't help that James White fumbled.
How important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had the chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
21-13.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left.
Damn, I got hit balls.
Remember, they've had their open week already, so this is going to be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey,
why is Hunter Henry so slow?
You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
I thought he was supposed to be faster than that. No.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Pass interference. Thank you.
Here's Roethlisberger. A bullet throw, but incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Bears offense making their way out now for their first drive with Justin Fields, the rookie from Ohio State, at quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers.
You're not that good.
Johnny Smith.
Looking over defenses. No
hey,
interceptions is the number I lock in.
Screw you, buddy.
Touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what
fucking
a game he had last week.
14 carries for 87 yards.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And able to get this across the 20.
That's not that great.
Out of bounds. 7
Yeah,
yards
that's not that
to pick
great.
up there. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It takes me 20 carries to 100 yards.
Their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized.
I got 42 yards with 8 carries.
Yeah, and you said you had a touchdown early.
Yeah. It's only a 2-yard touchdown.
Oh.
He was really focused downfield.
I thought it was a long one.
Really
Scored it so
viable
quick.
options. The
No.
coverage was too good.
I strip sacked him on the first play of the game. Can't be that long.
There was nowhere for him to go with the football.
Could be. I don't know what their return was.
Down on the ground.
That's complete to Mooney.
Not good.
And he will have the Bears first
Oh,
down as they're able to get
got
the third down
torched.
conversion. So from the 36
Sean
now,
Jackson,
1st and
what
10.
the hell?
Fields. And that is incomplete. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses.
Come on, how is he pushing forward?
Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Top of his 87 yards rushing, he's got 37 yards catching.
For Tariq Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped.
Sounds like he's having a good game.
Shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
What? A lineman? How
Sorry,
come
Brad.
you can't cover a lineman?
Shedding through the defense.
That was.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery.
Not like he was
in
wide
last
open.
week's
A dude was
affair.
trying to cover him, and he
22
couldn't.
carries, 83 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to
don't
bring
know why
that
it's
down a
called
little
football,
bit
but
and
it
try
is.
and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from inside the 20, here's
All right,
first and
denied
10
the-
at the 18. Inside the
denied the
red
2
zone
point.
here. They'll look to throw.
Down one.
That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
Down
second
5.
down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win
You're gonna get
last
up, get
week,
up,
and
Fred.
nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing
Wise
incompletions.
words.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Running left, Montgomery.
Oh, Buffalo won. That's good for me.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it
Fuck
behind
off.
the line. 2 yards the loss, and now
They beat the
3rd and
Jaguars.
12.
An interesting and intriguing
Needed
decision
that.
there defensively, because they kept extra DBs
Fuck off.
on the field despite seeing the
Well,
multiple
not my
tight
fault you
ends
didn't
that
beat
came out for the
Texans.
offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for
No,
great penetration as they
Patterson!
stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Freaking fumbled.
And he's going to be stopped.
Patterson. Who's Patterson?
Cordero.
At the 18-yard line.
You have him?
Yeah. He's down.
Well,
Hurt.
Gardner, nothing comes open.
They
here,
better
so he
overturn
decides
this.
to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he
Who's
does gain
review?
additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just
Wish my guys could frickin' cover.
That's what I
And you can
thought.
look
He was
at it and
down.
feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay,
Darnold's
they should continue
14 of
to run this
16.
ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender,
Gotta sack him, though.
we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Can't now.
Little across the 25 to the 27.
Apparently that was a 2-drive thing.
Najee Harris and the Steelers
More than I've gotten.
set to go to work once again. Those are his numbers.
Yeah,
for
it's probably
roughly
the most I've
first
had all
half of
year.
the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Jesus.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening,
Oh,
too?
man, I
because
still need 3
they
first
are a
downs to
team
meet
now
my goal.
recognized
That's the one goal I can
run the
do.
football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone,
come
but
on.
an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the
Henry's
team
still
meetings
in the
talking
yellow.
about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now.
Why was that so bad?
Punt it away for the second time.
Fuck. Just a fucking horrible throw all of a sudden. On the play again.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that?
That's not a fumble.
Since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me,
It's a fucking throw.
the ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolutely for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case,
Why is he always on this side of the field?
And missed the... Fuck!
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Down 12 at halftime.
The gun on third down, Fields.
Missed the field goal to end the quarter.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Well, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
Oh, come on.
On third down, Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Damn it. Missed another field goal. It came up just short.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
That's not nice, Brad.
Wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators
Got the 2-point conversion. I'm up by 7. Minute 14 to go. But we all know they only have 15 seconds. So.
a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
First down, they run again.
There we go. Made him drop it.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On second down, Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yes, a sack!
The tackle keep him to the short gain, and of course he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
Oh, damn it, you had him beat. Frickin' overthrew him.
Every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it the short gains, and you pile up statistics.
He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through.
Holy shit.
They're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-9. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there. And a nice
Illinois upsets number 7 Penn State 20-18 after 9 overtimes.
Holy cow.
Like it's the tomato soup, is that what you're talking about?
I can't believe the score is only 20-18. That means they won on a safety.
For him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established
I'm not
that
throwing.
running game yet. The question
Trying to
is,
stop them.
Come on! What is with this?
for the first down.
Stupid
That's a very good
end
run
of
there
game
by
answer.
Najee Harris. He can take it
Yeah,
inside.
shouldn't have done that apparently.
He can do
Inaccurate
it.
throw on 4th down, throws a pick.
This is a guy coming out
Had the dude wide open and he freaking overthrows him.
That's why
Go
Pittsburgh
down the
took
wing.
him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year with the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart
Come
the
on.
running game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the give, this
It's
is
so
Harris.
fucking frustrating.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44.
Sure is.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd.
Can't fucking stop him. He's 17 of 20 passing.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess
Had
what?
no
You're getting
turnovers.
ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
47 yards now on the ground. I just
Oh, my team's steady.
The backfield guy can take it the distance, but a short yardage.
I had no turnovers, but still only won by 7.
Always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Come on, Gilmore. What the fuck are you doing back there?
a gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Only threw 12 passes.
Man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard
Yes.
line.
If I throw too many passes, I turn the ball over.
As the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
If you run too
This
much, you're going
offense
to kill
finding its
him.
legs now. Here's another
He only had
first and
22
10.
carries.
What do you do with the ball?
What the fuck is going on here?
What did I had to give 14 carries to Patterson.
Leaping and he makes the ground.
Oh, you have
And they do
Patterson.
get him down, but not before
Yeah.
he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
In man coverage, your #1 cardinal rule, don't get beat deep. And that's why the comeback route is so effective, because that's how they're selling it, Brandon. Taking you all the way upfield before breaking it back down.
Ben to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
Uh-oh.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh, sounds good.
That's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the
Stacey
offense
Jackson,
and say,
Matt?
what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we
What?
should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of
What?
credit.
Eddie
They've got them
Jackson.
frustrated right now.
Oh.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
Is that against you, Nick?
Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Was.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Fields. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 20.
Well, look at you.
Oh my gosh.
All these
think
years
Fields
we've been
is
watching the
rushing,
game,
trying to
I
run
start to
and
get the
gather.
sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch
This
the
is
ball
fucking
and carry it.
ridiculous.
They're extremely resentful
Stop,
about
Fred,
that weather.
okay?
Yeah, I'm
You're gonna
just
sit
happy
there,
I'm
just
not
sit there.
resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we
There you
won't
go,
fumble our
Harry.
play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the
You haven't
field.
traded him yet?
No. I actually use him when I can.
Can't trade him there.
'Cause he-
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll go down right on the edge
Stop.
of the red
Hey,
zone.
just
following a
put
pickup
your
of
feet
about
over
7
the
or
chair
8.
and stop
That's a pretty
touching me.
good strategy.
Yep.
Throw
What the
interceptions
fuck am I
on
doing?
drives. Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also
Yeah, throw a pick in the end zone. There goes that drive.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Start trying to frickin' press.
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Nice hit, Derwin.
Now Roethlisberger.
About fucking time.
You have Derwin James?
Looking in zone,
Yeah.
but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a
Oh, what's my new
50-50
injury?
ball right there that maybe was a little
If you were listening to me last night, you would have known that.
That one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on error.
Because
I also told-
your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe
'Cause I also told you that I have Devin White,
after the
too.
interception he had that ended their last drive.
Didn't know that either.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Yep, told you that at the same time.
Now it's
Maybe it was one of those
Roethlisberger.
times where my controller was cut
To
off.
the end zone, but
Oh,
it's
maybe.
incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean,
You should get a headset.
two interceptions here in the first
I have a
half.
headset.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Just easier to use this.
Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
More comfortable.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
What's he want?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hi, Tim.
Excuse me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Henry, number 2 for MVP now.
Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. So a big decision there to go on 4th down. Gets him not only the first, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these
Oh my
touches
gosh.
is executed the way it's designed. It goes for a touchdown. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm not winning this.
For the first down on that one, and boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way.
Told you that 13-0 lead was a fucking fluke.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I passed Barmore.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Tagovailoa, best QB.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession,
That's gonna be
put the ball
Kansas, too.
away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Whatever.
Better be.
Another fucking pick.
It's going to be a long day for you.
This is fucking stupid.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he gets this one just shy of the
Huh?
40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Oh.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going
Shot
for
Freddie,
a first
too
down.
close to the
And
TV.
able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And that one drops down incomplete.
I thought Devin White is a linebacker. Oh, Devin White. Devin White.
Uh-huh.
After the incomplete
For some reason I was
pass,
thinking
here
the
now
DB.
is 2nd and 10.
What's his name?
Fields.
Yeah.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Shaquille Griffin.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, Nick got Antoine Winfield doing
He
it.
will not make it back to
He
the
did
line
beat
of
it there.
scrimmage as he's going to be
I got both
taken
of them
down.
for Stephon
Now the
Tuitt.
Bears going to call the
figure.
first of their timeouts.
You got those
As
two
the
guys
Steelers
for
are called
one?
with a little under
Yep.
a minute to go in this first half.
I don't know. I didn't.
The sack cost him
I don't know
only a
what made
yard.
me
It's
put
2nd and
Antoine
11.
Winfield in with Vita Vea. But I did, and I got
After
him.
the first down sack, Fields. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I didn't even try to make
Now the
trades.
Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over
When I'm
50
struggling, I
seconds
feel like
to
I need all the
go
guys
in
I
the
got.
first half. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. To throw is Fields.
What? Are you kidding me?
Down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra
Break the
effort
tackle
moves
and
this
grab
down.
6 yards. Pulling that
Fields,
guy.
we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Now this is a feeling
Too little, too late. Made McCaffrey fumble.
Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage. Took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback.
Down
And he used
freaking
his legs to
26
hop
points.
for a first down.
Oh my gosh, the number of rushes Henry has over everybody else
It'll
is
be a
insane.
pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Run it.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Yeah, Tannehill has 10
To throw,
fumbles.
Fields.
Oh, come on.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh,
And they'll get him
fucking
down
Myers
inside the
dropped it.
27.
Had it freaking all the way down to the ground. And then I freaking let it go.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this
doing,
first
buddy?
half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Forecast
I see the
calling for
Knicks
more of
getting
the same,
sacks.
set
What the
to
hell?
continue as we are underway in the
Told you he
second
was.
half.
Got 3 of the top 4 AFC guys.
So here are the
Lord
Bears to
Rock
take
and-
over on offense. Last week they
Vita
got the
Vea.
victory against the
Is he
San
that high?
Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now.
Take back what I said, Matt. This is doing more than I thought.
On first
Do you
down,
find that the
Fields.
trades that you
It's
did,
nearly an interception,
that you
but it's
offered the previous
incomplete.
franchise
Really
work
went
again
out
in
there,
this
but not to be.
season?
I think he's got to be
No.
careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing
Because I see
lanes.
Nick has Simmons again.
For him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass.
No, I
leads
feel
to
like it took
2nd
a
and
little
10
more to
from the
get him.
25.
He's probably rated a bit better than
Play action, Fields.
Oh, Nick has Tre'Davious White.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
How did
up
you
to
guys
the
get all those
26.
guys from the...
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to
I
him, but
don't
instead,
have much for picks
he flipped
this
it on
year,
its
I think.
ear and ended up
Oh,
throwing
you know,
5
picks.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Come on.
Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Oh, Nick doesn't throw the ball a lot.
Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their defense did its job.
I wouldn't throw the ball as much if my freaking running backs could get yards.
We're doing fine.
I think part
We're
of you
good.
can
It's
sense
setting
saying, okay, the first
Just
half
the one
was
game?
theirs, but now let's get the momentum back.
I don't even know if I ran that much that game. But Damian Harris got hurt early.
Oh wow, the Rams are the worst scoring team in the league.
On 2nd and 11 now, Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
0 for 4 on 4th down today.
They just took another sack right there.
Yo,
Offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Can't fucking do anything. Got those quick 2 touchdowns and a field goal after that.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
I can't hold on to leads for the life of me.
Goes over here on the punt, and that will come
I'm better off coming from behind.
Can't even do that. As soon as they get ahead of me, I can't do anything.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Your number one, oh no, you're the worst against the rush. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 3rd worst.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sign.
You're probably closer to first than you are to last, though.
No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, you've given up a lot.
I know.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
What
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck?
3rd worst, and oh, it's not even counting like your game that you've played yet, huh?
Nope.
What?
I just deflected through 2 of my guys' hands into the...
Oh, I hate that so much. I feel like that's like what all Madden is like, oh, we'll just let these deflections go into their hands.
Yeah, buddy.
Now a first down throw. Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Graham. And they'll get him down.
At dinner time, you had a late lunch, didn't it? It's like 1:30. Why are you hungry?
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up the 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
Oh, look at all those interceptions, Nick. 18.
Towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body.
I'm lucky if I have 4.
Away from the football.
He leads in both fumbles and interceptions.
The improv on the scramble there
Let's
gets
see
him
what you
6,
got,
and it'll
Matt.
be 2nd down. Montgomery.
You have 9.
Surprised it's that many.
More than me.
David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now.
It's not helping.
And the Bears
Oh,
will
that's
add
7.
on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles.
I'm down 36 points.
Got the best 3rd down conversion rating. That's nothing new for me, though.
Lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead.
You're down how many points?
36.
36 points.
Yep. Told you, it's how my games go.
What a big time drive in that situation.
Okay, buddy.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
Your defensive red zone is good, Matt.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Not good enough.
Something to build off of.
You're 5th.
Yeah, not good enough.
Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
Come
Nick's
on,
the best
guys.
and you're the worst out of the three of us.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Yeah, I've not
You
been
get the
very
sense
good.
that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable
not the
of,
same
and
game.
we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone. That they should now
God damn
have
it, they
some sense of
challenged and won.
continuity and be able to
Come on,
make
guys.
plays that they have not been doing so far.
And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked there by Nick Nelson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Thinking they're so awesome.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what
Are you
it is.
kidding me? You weren't even in bounds.
So that you can have it for
You didn't have
later.
anyone near you,
Put it on
you
your
fucking
mantle. Pretty good
jackass.
deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy.
Yeah,
Extra tight
okay,
ends,
we can
extra
look at
beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now Fields. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Chuba Howard's got a 10-yard average rushing.
Around the 26-yard
Why
line.
is he playing?
That pick hurts a little extra because
Oh, they're giving the ball to everyone, Nick.
field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on.
Are you reading your division, Nick? 4-3?
3 points
Nope,
in their hip
Browns up.
pocket. They
I
had
just beat
those.
them, though, so that's
Now
good.
those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
Fuck you, Chuba Howard.
Freddie, can you stop climbing on me, please?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
0-2
But the passing
in
game
the
right now for
division.
them,
0-2-1.
impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
I still have to play the Texans, so I guess that's good.
Downs along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield.
They're 5-3, so 2 wins there would
All get together
get me
and
right there
find
with
ways
them.
to make this passing game get in gear.
Then it's just the Colts that I have to worry about losing. I lost both for them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. As he throws there, incomplete.
26, 77 yards.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on
10 of
both
what?
attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Sam Darnold was 27 of 32 for 342 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession.
McCaffrey was 18 of 73, 2 touchdowns. Hubbard was 10 of 114.
The Bears offense. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it?
DJ Moore, 7 for 100 and a score. Robbie Anderson, 6 for 89 and 2 scores. McCaffrey, 5 for 49 and 2 scores.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be
A.J.
taken
Bouye,
with
2
another
picks.
score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Out of the gun, Fields. Swings this out here for Cohen. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for Chicago. That's pulled in at the 32.
Still 3 weeks away from playing you, Matt.
Good, maybe I'll turn it around by then. I didn't even get 15 first downs.
Their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, and bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from a trainer right now to the work he's getting.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On first down, Harris.
Down but not out. The team is disappointed with the loss, but morale remains stable after the vote of confidence.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run again with Harris.
My defense is rated at an 87 overall.
Holy cow.
And they still freaking suck.
It's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to.
For comparison, the Panthers' offense is a 77. The Panthers, who I just played.
Oh, the offense. Then said something about Harris.
Now they'll throw.
No, I said for comparison.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now Roethlisberger. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Come on.
And he will have the Bears first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Ball up to the 35.
I'm going to jump off for a bit. I'll be back on later tonight.
All right.
Now it's Fields.
Good luck.
This is caught by Tate. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Isaiah Simmons able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks, they often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Johnson's got it complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll run it.
Did you have a thing come up, was it last week or the week before, where they wanted you to sign guys?
Yeah, I ended up signing Jason McCourty.
16 times.
But not Amendola? That wasn't one of them too?
No, he was. I didn't want another wide receiver. I didn't want any.
They showed him on your... Wait, maybe it was a different wide receiver then. I don't know, when it came time for me to do it, I checked for defense, and there was 2 guys they offered. One was McCourty. I saw him already on your team. I'm like, oh, that's not going to let me sign him.
Oh, so it must have been the same guy. No, Frank Gore
Probably.
and Amendola were the 2 offensive guys, and McCourty and I forget who the other defensive guy was.
Here as we welcome you back.
I didn't know if
yeah,
they
as they look to try and
give
finish
me
this
some
one off.
awesome guy
They
or something.
run Montgomery.
You know,
And he'll
like,
get this one across
I just
Yeah.
remember playing Face of the Franchise last year, and that came up where they wanted to know if I should sign a free agent. And so I said, yeah, sign this guy. They automatically gave him an X Factor.
So
What?
Yeah, so I was like, all right, well, maybe this is going to happen
Would likely
this-
put an end to
with
this
this.
thing.
But it didn't.
Try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Was it a team-friendly deal?
I have no idea. Probably not. Probably the same deal
Yeah.
would have been if I just
That's
signed
going to
him.
lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I feel like since I didn't sign a guy, I went and got an injury at cornerback in practice, so my top DB didn't play.
Back to
I was like, well, they're screwing me because I didn't sign a guy.
quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I still almost
Gonna
beat the
use their
Chiefs.
3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving
Okay,
up the
buddy?
first down.
What's going on?
And they take a knee.
Yeah.
Let's check on Shib.
2nd and 11 now.
Got 33-5 right now.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bears, it's an important win for their post.